Exercise number 1 is called static extension position. This is probably one of the most effective exercises for addressing shoulder position, so for addressing those rounded shoulders. This is also a great exercise to help stretch excessively tight muscles of the neck. So what you're going to want to do to set up for static extension position is start off on your hands and knees with your hip joint lined up directly above your knee and your shoulder joint aligned directly above your wrist. So if you need to look and play around with your body position a little bit first just to make sure you're in the right position, you'll want to do that. You'll want to place one fist width distance between your knee joints and look through your knees to make sure that your lower legs are going directly back, so you shouldn't see your feet between your knees and you shouldn't see your feet out sides of your knees either. So those lower legs are going to go directly back behind you. Now from here, what you're going to want to do is walk one hand forward. See how I did that? One hand length on each hand, and now shift your body forward so that your shoulder joint comes to align directly above your wrist. At this point, your hip should be about 4 to 6 inches out in front of your knee joint. Now from here, you just want to let your stomach relax and let your whole body hang down towards the floor, and finally let your neck and your head relax and hang down. Let your stomach relax and let your shoulder blades pinch together in the back. That is the static extension position, and you'll want to hold that for anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes. And a lot of people tell me that they have a really hard time letting their neck and head hang. And the reason for that is, again, because of tight muscles in the neck. So try to focus on really letting that stomach relax so that the lower back sways, and try to let the neck and head relax as much as possible, just knowing that it'll get easier gradually over time. Exercise number 2 is called standing at wall with pillow. The purpose of this exercise is to begin to address that excessively rounded upper back. By standing up against the wall with a pillow or a block between your knees, we're causing the muscles along the entire back side of the body to lengthen all the way up through the upper back, the neck, and the head. You'll want to do this barefoot. Bring your heels all the way back to the wall. Go ahead and place your pillow or your block between your knee joints, and stand with your upper back, your shoulders and your head touching the wall, looking straight ahead, and just simply stand here for 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm going to give you some tips on how to get the most benefit from this exercise. So first of all, don't actively push in against your block or your pillow. The block or pillow is there to just naturally create some muscle work through the inner thighs and the hips. So all you want to do is just place your feet close enough to where the pillow is automatically exerting a little bit of pressure out against your knees, but again, don't actively push against that pillow or your block. Relax your arms at your sides and let your stomach, your arms, and essentially try to let your whole body just relax. So don't hold tension in your stomach. And then finally pay attention to the position of your head. So depending on how rounded your upper back is, you might find that in order to bring your head back to touch your wall, that your chin has to lift up and that your eyesight is going up like this. So you don't want that. So even if you need to bring your head away from the wall at first, you're going to want your chin level to the ground and your eyesight going straight ahead so that your head and neck are in a nice, neutral, comfortable position. As your body responds to this exercise and some of the other exercises that I'm showing you in this video, the position or the posture of your upper back is going to improve, therefore allowing your head naturally to come back into a better position. So that change may happen the first time you do this exercise. It might happen after doing these exercises several times over a more extended period of time. But just know that initially you're going to want to try to have that neck and head in a nice neutral position. So that is standing at wall with pillow. Just simply hold that position for about 2 to 3 minutes. This next exercise is called air bench. The purpose of air bench in the context of eliminating headaches is to cause a muscle activation in key muscles of the hips, which is going to help give the upper body a better base of support. And with the better base of support, the excessively tight muscles of the upper back, shoulders, and neck are going to begin to finally let go. So for air bench, what you want to do is first think about traction, because you are going to be doing kind of like a wall sit up against a wall. So make sure that you have a pair of tennis shoes on, you're standing on a yoga mat, or that your surface is not slippery. So what you're going to do is sit up against the wall and slide your body down the wall. At the same time, walk your feet away from the wall so that you end up here at about 105 degrees at your knee joint. So look down at your feet and turn your toes in slightly. So you should be slightly pigeon-toed here in the air bench position. Just relax your arms and either place your arms here with your palms up in your lap, or you can relax your arms here at your sides. Either way, don't use your upper body to help you. So try to let your upper body relax. You're going to want to focus on rolling your hips back in order to flatten the lower back, and you're going to feel that muscle work here in your quads. So I talked about the muscle engagement of key muscles of the hips and thighs. So here we're strengthening those quads and the hip flexors. So for air bench, you're going to want to try to hold this for a few seconds if that's all you can do, and work up to being able to hold this for 1 to 2 minutes. Exercise number 4 is called sitting static abductor press. The purpose of this exercise is to activate muscles in the outer hip area, which is going to cause a chain reaction or a positive effect through the thoracic back, the upper back, the part of the back that we talked about that tends to be excessively rounded. Well, this is going to help that part of the back naturally just extend and straighten up. So what you are going to need is a chair and either a yoga strap that's not stretchy or a belt, so something that's not stretchy. You're going to go ahead and place that object around your knee joints. You're going to bring it just up above the knee, so you don't want it down here, and you also don't want it all the way up here mid-thigh. What you're going to want to do is bring that strap all the way out right to about there, right around those knee joints. Now you're going to tighten that up until you have 1 fist width distance between your knee joints, and that's going to be the distance that you want, the width that you want for your strap. Now sit towards the middle of your chair and look down, align your ankle directly below your knee, and turn your toes in slightly so that you're slightly pigeon-toed. Looking straight ahead, tilt your pelvis, this bony structure here in the middle of your body. Go ahead and tilt your pelvis forward, and notice as that forward pelvic tilt causes an increased curve here in the lower back. I'm going to show that to you again one more time. So I'm going to relax out of it. What we want is for that pelvis to tilt forward, causing a nice gentle increased curve in the lower back. Now hold that pelvic tilt, relax your stomach, and press outward against your strap with constant pressure. So what that means is that don't press, release, don't do that. Here, you're just going to simply press out and hold it with constant pressure. Now the total time for this exercise is 5 minutes. So you're going to want to hold that pressure for 5 minutes. At the same time, you're going to want to be trying to relax your stomach and really let your upper body relax. So notice as you do this that your upper body is going to want to try to help out. So you want to try to avoid that, let the upper body relax. Pressing out against that strap. Where you're going to feel this primarily is here through the glutes, through the thighs, and through the outer hips. And here from the front view, just to show you what this looks like, we have the feet slightly pigeon-toed, we've got the strap just above the knee, and the action here is going to be pressing out. So you're going to press out and you're going to hold it with constant pressure. Now that you've had a chance to try all 4 exercises, you might find that there's 1, maybe 2 exercises that give you the most benefit. So you can focus on those exercises, or you can do all 4 as a sequence. So just listen to your body and do what feels best to you. I hope this information was useful. I definitely did a ton of research before creating this video to make sure that everything is accurate, and thought through the exercises quite a bit. Because I wanted to give you something unique, something that you most likely haven't tried before. So I'd be curious to hear how these exercises go. Please post your feedback down in the comments below, and click the like button if you got value out of this video. And of course, subscribe to the channel so that you can get notified when I post new content in the future. And when you subscribe, be sure to click that bell icon that appears to select all notifications so that you get notified when I post more new content in the future. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!